Welcome to the I Can't Believe You Asked That podcast, the show where the impossible becomes possible through the magic of would you rather and mind-bending hypotheticals. Join us as we dive into the realms of imagination, challenging each other with questions that'll make you ponder, laugh, and maybe question your own sanity. Join Paul, Alex, and Kelly and buckle up for a journey into the fantastical and the absurd. Because here, there are no wrong answers, just horrendous questions.
What? You went, oh!
Welcome to another episode of I Can't Believe You Asked That podcast. We've got Alex, Paul and Kelly, and we are going to explore some rather wild would you rathers, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned for right now.
Right
Yes.
now, guys.
And my wife listened to one of our latest episodes, and as she was telling me, she was grimacing.
Oh.
And I was like, did you not enjoy it? She was like, no, I really enjoyed it. But so, yeah, unless you're like both giggling and grimacing. Well, actually, if you are doing those things, we've done something right. But she looked disgusted, but also said it was enjoyable.
Was it about Paul?
Was it one of your boring questions?
No, it was one of Paul's involving sleeping with a parent. No, sleeping with your wife who looked like your parent.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful.
And she was like, that is absolutely vile.
Well, let's see what comes up now.
Your description of horrible what was it? No right answers, just horrible questions was perfect.
It's true.
Beffy's back. Good old Beffy. So would you rather be a baby with the mind of an adult or an adult with the mind of a baby?
Adult with the mind of a baby.
Would you?
Yeah.
No, I often daydream about, imagine having your level of like intelligence and experience and going back and putting it into, okay, maybe not a baby, but putting it into like a child who would just be like a prodigy at everything. And then you'd get all that youthful like exuberance and energy again, but all your knowledge now.
Yeah, you'd boss life, wouldn't you?
And now you know what real stress is like. You go back to having none and just like worrying about how soon you can get your homework done so you can just play FIFA. And you think that's stressful?
Mm. Yeah, but you've got
Is there a stage
to be a FIFA playing child when you're a baby?
No, I'm saying I'm talking more like a child rather than a baby. But babies grow, so it might be weird being stuck in a baby's body which can't do anything your brain wants it to do. But you grow quick.
Oh, you get.
I'm definitely thinking that way around.
As a baby, Alex, you would.
Yeah, but you get away with it. Babies, by their nature, get frustrated at things.
That is true. But do you really tolerate being spoken to and condescended to as a baby is for like years?
By you as well.
Okay.
How well you put things, God.
I Paul, just like, and you're like, I'm not an idiot. I'm a really smart baby.
I do. You know me well. I do hate to be condescended and spoken down to and babied.
Why aren't you wiping my face? It's got food on it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And nobody cleans you. You can't do anything about it.
I pooed. Everybody.
But the alternative of being an adult, like society would just judge you. If you're an adult with the brain of a baby, you'd just get institutionalized. You'd get sent to a home, wouldn't you?
Think about how many adults there are who you would assume, have the mind of a baby. Like,
yeah.
Is it?
We're related to some.
Paul's right here, Alex. How dare you?
I know. But we love him. Yeah, but it's totally impractical, surely. Come on, try and convince me that you could be an adult with a baby's brain, and that's a good thing.
Without sounding rude, isn't being an adult with a baby's brain just being disabled? Isn't that's what it is, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying.
There is people like that. Like you said, they're in homes because they can't look after themselves. They're not well. We have to look after them.
No,
Why would you want that?
No, I think there's something that can be taught. If you think of a baby's brain and how fast it develops and absorbs information, imagine having no biases, no hate, that you could have a clean slate, like under the laws of Jesus, you are perfectly innocent. You never.
Are you, Kelly, describing that crazy, wacky film that Emma Stone was in?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I love that film. You
I
hated
suppose
it.
you're right. If you train someone, from a baby's brain, like to then, grow up, maybe. But it's effort, isn't it? What is that film called?
Poor thing.
I love that film. Yes. Yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
What was mental to my mind is that was on Disney.
It's
a
very
great
good
film.
It gives me Tim Burton vibes.
It's so weird.
Oh, I love
so weird.
It's a bit
It's
like
great
Mary
film.
Shelley meets Willy Wonka.
I couldn't help
Meets
shaking
porn.
the thought always. How on earth do you? I respect them as actors so much because they had to do some weird stuff in that film.
Great
Really
acting.
weird.
Really great acting.
Have you ever thought about being an actor and you might have like sight of the film, someone might describe it to you, but you really have no idea scene by scene what you're doing. So you just find yourself in this weird situation like, I really hope this comes out well. Like there must have been times when they were like, wonder what's really going to become.
Yeah.
Especially because it blows my mind that they don't film it in order. Like they just do scenes, they just random bits, and then it just stops, and they would see it all together until we see it all together, really. And you're like, wow.
Exactly, they don't get to see anything. Or, again, they might see a storyboard, but again, are they in the writer's room? Are they? Yeah. So, if you think about how movies are made, there must be time and time again where like, actors must feel like right idiots.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Like I've been listening to a book. Do you ever watch that SAS Who Dares Wins?
Yes.
No.
But right, one of the one of the directing staff on that, Billy Bingham. I listened to his autobiography, and it's amazing what he's got up to. But after being in the military in like the SAS, he went and became bodyguards to loads of A-list celebs like Nicole Kidman, Tom Cruise, Angelina Jolie, and he became really, really, really good mates with Sean Penn. So Sean Penn cast him in a film to do like a film about like mercenaries and ex special forces and stuff. And so I've not seen this film, but I've subsequently watched it. But Sean Penn describes like having to go to Barcelona to shoot it, I think for like 4 months. And he was talking about this one scene where he has to show his ass to these blokes in the back of a wagon as like boy banter and stuff. It is in the film for about 3 seconds. He is in the film for about, I reckon, a combined 4 minutes. Yeah, he did 4 months. I mean, don't get me wrong, like Sean Bean and, oh my God, who's the guy that was a Bond villain? And he's like Mexican or something, or Hispanic. Javier Bardem, thank you. He's in it loads. But this Billy Bingham, apparently he was like the 6th biggest star on it. He's in it for 4 minutes. Yeah, he spent 4 months doing that.
See, and you think about what didn't make the cut. What was he doing apart from having his bum out on a window?
Well, he said he spent half a day exposing his ass for 4 seconds on screen time. What is the point?
That's probably the most.
But anyway, we do digress.
Yeah, going back to Emma Stone, I find the film amazing. I find her funny. I wouldn't want to be that. Because in real life, she gets locked away.
Okay, let's talk. Look who's talking. John Travolta, 1990 what? Oh, we all know the film.
But I don't know. That's was it 19? Is it early 90s? Not late 80s.
It could be late 80s. I don't know. I just remember watching it in the 90s.
That could be a fact for later.
Would you rather be an adult baby who can't do anything but has the full consciousness to be frustrated, to have that will and that motive and no way to act on it physically? There's no like.
Yeah,
but you'll grow to be amazing.
Your own body.
You'll grow to be ahead of it. Well, you two will. You'll grow to be ahead. I'll just catch up. You'll grow to.
But you
be ahead of everyone else.
Yourself as an adult. You'll only
and society wouldn't allow it. Let's face it. People that like have those learning difficulties usually get a really crap standard of care and education. And also, by the time your brain's caught up, your body's going to be even more knackered.
That's true.
So I don't care. I'm being a baby with an adult body.
I'm being an adult.
Really?
No. Baby adult brain.
I'm being an adult
baby
with
an adult brain.
Baby adult brain.
Adult baby brain.
No,
But you just want the liberation of just doing whatever you like,
lovely.
Kelsey.
And do you know what? Nobody could say boo to a goose. And how stressed would I be? Nobody would give, like you said,
Oh, you wouldn't be
nobody
stressed.
would give
Yeah.
boo. Because they'd be like, oh, don't give Kelly any jobs. She's there throwing food. I'm doing an Austin.
I think your idea of it sounds great, but it wouldn't be like that at all. And you'll just be locked away and
You'll be
judged
sectioned.
and yeah.
I don't think.
And then
my
you'll have a
family
horrible
would
time.
know. I think there's a big part of my family. Oh, Kelly's just having a bad day, isn't she?
Well, when she doesn't talk, talk and shits herself. I hope that's not a bad day for you, Kelly.
No, an interesting follow-up question is, how long would it take someone to realise this had happened? Like, how many days would they just be like, Kelly's weird.
Weirder than normal.
Crapping
Like,
herself.
Kelly's doing another phase right now. This is her like.
I reckon you'd be given like a week. I reckon I'd be given a day before someone called in help. You'd be given a week, Kelly. Paul, you'd be given a month.
Paul wouldn't be
Thanks.
put out. Paul would
Just carrying on, struggling,
Yeah.
not being able to hold things properly. For fuck's sake, Paul, just pick it up.
There's so many things you'd be diagnosed with that support, like dyspraxia. Like, oh, he's just a bit clumsy, you know, these days.
Yeah.
So,
Poor
I know
me.
it doesn't always work like that, but what I mean is there'll be things that people could make excuses around for you. But Alex, you the way you are, so military disciplined, it would be.
I'm going to spin
I'd
again.
love my mind's been a baby and have a go again. Imagine like retreading all of that. Yeah, I'm doing it that way around.
Spinning
All day.
again
Great
before you start
question,
calling
like
me
that.
more.
It'd be like
All right.
deja vu.
Spinny-roo.
You just keep calling me, and it's making me sad, and I'm not a baby.
I'm a man.
Wah, wah, wah.
Another would you rather? It's our barbers. It's back, Alex. From the kids' questions. Would you rather groom a bear or ride a rhino?
It's well easy, right? Everybody's on. Please, I'm not even going to
Is
say
it?
mine. It's well easy. Come on, guys.
I'm going to ride a rhino.
We're going to ride a rhino.
I will attempt to ride a rhino, but
Yeah.
I would argue, is there a greater risk of death riding a rhino than trying to groom a bear?
Okay, can we look at it this way? I feel like if I'm grooming something, it's laborious, it's a job, usually someone would pay me for it, nobody's paying me. Riding something is like me go on holiday, I'm going to ride. What it's like, I'm going to ride.
My brain went elsewhere.
Yeah, so mine's more of a leisure activity. I'd rather die
Yep.
than somebody not paying me to groom a bear.
When we say bear
That's
as
like
well,
the hardest.
just to
book to groom,
confirm,
isn't it?
bear is polar bear. You're not just saying, I'm going to groom
I
a
love
koala
that.
bear.
Well,
It always
But it's the
bear
most
or a brown
ferocious,
bear?
vicious, biggest bear in it. They want to eat you.
Yeah, but I reckon if timings were right, it wouldn't get pissed off about that. It'd be like grateful that you were grooming it, so it probably wouldn't kill you.
No,
Whereas a rhino
it would kill you.
isn't going to want to be ridden.
Yeah, but what?
No, it would kill you.
What are you going to do?
Exactly.
You don't think a rhino is going to book you and then storm at you, basically, charge at you?
It doesn't have the legs.
Just keep sidestepping. You'll be fine.
Tiny legs. Can't book me that hard.
Just keep moving like a crab. It won't be able to move like that very well.
Rhinos are vicious.
They are.
You're telling me you won't be able to get away from a rhino? Just zigzagging. He wouldn't be able to move. He can't move like that.
Kelly, facts, please. A rhino can outrun a human man.
Of course,
surely.
yes, it's faster. But what I'm saying is, you're more mobile. You can run in zigzags, and it won't be able to catch you like that. You can run in circles. What the fuck?
Well, no, because I think it'd be dexterous. So a white rhino has a top speed of 50 kilometers an hour, while an Indian black rhino have a top speed of 55 kilometers an hour. They can absolutely run faster.
What do they eat? What do they eat? Because by your logic, Paul, if they eat some sort of deer who can definitely zigzag.
No, rhinos don't eat deer.
What do rhinos eat?
Rhinos.
Leaves.
Plants, they're herbivores.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's blowing in the wind, they can be hard to catch off the
yeah.
off the branches.
Tumbleweed, we're in trouble.
I bet you it huffs and comes back on a calm day. And goes, okay.
I don't think a rhino.
Imagine being that size. Like being that size, just eating plants.
Have you met an elephant?
This is crazy.
Have you met an elephant?
And and most of those, and the diplodocus.
Yeah.
You never met a diplodocus. I can guarantee you that.
Never met one. I was about to say.
I've never met one. But you're going to ride a rhino.
You're going to ride a rhino.
I admit I am going to ride a rhino, but I think it's the more perilous of the two.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
It's also the funner of the two. I'm not doing
Yeah, it
work
is
on my
funner.
death journey. I'm going out.
There's a smaller chance of you dying from riding a rhino than there is you grooming a bear. The bear is never going to accept this. It's just going to eat
It's still
you.
a larger chance of dying than if I wasn't riding a rhino, right?
Kelly, right? How do you what are you meant to do if a bear's coming towards you in the woods?
Don't you?
Is it something where you don't look it in the eye, or you stay really still? What do you do?
Gorilla is sideways.
It depends which bear.
You don't look at it. I watched a National Geographic, and again, I don't know if this is advice, but on National Geo, a raging bear was running towards him, and the guy made himself really large and ran back at the bear.
It depends. I guarantee I saw it the other day. TikTok. I can't remember the guys. You'll know who the guys if you saw him. It depends which bear. If it's polar bear, you fucked. Doesn't matter because they don't care. They don't like humans. They're the proper killers. They'll just get you. Yeah. I think if it's a brown bear, you whack dead, and if it's a black bear, you charge it and get loud, or vice versa.
You never play dead with the bear. It doesn't work.
I'm going to find that TikTok and I'm going to send it both of you, and you'll go, he knows what he's talking about. I don't know. He's the British bloody.
So you just increase your intensity with all, so that they are apex predators. So the only thing they'll fear, they'll run at you, and if you start to cower, they're going to do that. So what did you say? The black bear, sorry.
I don't know which way around it was, but one of them was play dead and hope for the best. The other one was get in its face and get loud, and it would hope for the best.
So if
Either way, you're
down
hoping for the best.
Grizzly bear, it's just you lay flat on your stomach with your hands clasped behind your neck. You leave your back on and you play dead. You can spread out, and that's national park. But for a polar bear and for a black bear, you fight back with everything you have. You extend it. You defend yourself.
Wow,
that's what this guy said.
So just run at them.
And how amenable to being groomed by a human are they?
Can you Google that? Will it let me petting it?
And I'm not sure. But then again, if you want to scare them,
I'm sure.
Noises. So if you were going to come at them with a motion action device, they wouldn't like.
Did you moo?
No, I'm.
Did you go moo? I don't think that's going to work.
If you bring a cow to a bear, they won't like it, guys.
You
we all
ride
agree.
the rhino. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I'll
ride
give you
the
that.
rhino. Unless it's sexually, and then I pick the polar bear. Because I don't want to do that.
I love that you have an answer there.
Let's spin that wheel.
And either way, my brain immediately thinks of Ace Ventura when he.
Yes. When he gives birth to it. He's back. Here's another question from our barbers. Oh, this is nice. Would you rather have butterfly wings or fish fins?
Wings. Wait. The question
really?
Set the parameter. Are they the size of a fish's fins and the size of a butterfly's wings?
Proportionate to your body, surely.
Yeah, proportionate to your body.
Butterfly wings.
Are they practical? So, as in, are the wings allowing you to fly, Kelly, and the fins allowing me to swim like a mother trucker?
The thing is, how often are we on water? Not often. How often are we out?
If I had fish fins, lots more. Swimming like a badass.
Yeah, but like, I could fly to work, I could fly to Aldi, I could fly to the park, I could fly on holiday.
But imagine how easily damaged them wings are going to get. Because butterfly wings are just like made of nothing,
Yeah, but they'll be reinforced to my size. So it's like if I was a spider and a human-sized spider, my web would be the strength of steel, given its strength per like weight per kilogram, whatever. So surely.
Do we know how strong butterfly wings are?
Or strong enough for a butterfly?
But would it just be like skin? Ew.
My reaction would be if they have a practical use, I want the butterfly wings. If they're just like a horrible thing that we have to have and go about normal life, I think you've got more chance of like concealing fins.
I go for the fins either way. Butterflies fly like fucking idiots all over the place. Why would I want to do that to work?
To answer your question, they're thin, but they're durable, they're strong, so they're made of chitin, which is a natural building material found in nature. So they're very strong.
A natural building material?
Yeah, so do you know, like What's another one? What they've been making stuff with recently is a hemp bamboo where they mush it down, and it's also fire resistant. It's a very clever building material.
Wow. No, I think I pick fish fins.
But
Like you
But
say,
you would- as
it's
Kelly
beautiful
said-
for a butterfly to fly. It's not beautiful to see Alex and you just going crazy in the air. That'll scare the crap out of it. Someone will shoot you.
At least, even if you just did that in your own garden for shits and giggles, it would be way more fun than, like Kelly says, how often are you in water to make use of having
you
fins?
can't use it in the bath, Paul. You're not going anywhere.
No. Well, why can't I go swimming all the time? Why are you stopping
It'd
that?
be worth it though. Like, are you jumping in the trend?
Arnold swimming baths?
Well, it's contained. Like, at least if you're outside and you're butterflying.
And you're just moving faster than
just
everyone else.
Go to the beach?
No, that's but then you have to drive to the beach.
You-
And how often do you go to the beach?
Kids
And
love
Paul,
the
you hate
seaside.
the sea.
I
You
got
don't
fish
like going to the
fins.
sea?
I'm getting given something. I don't like heights. So there you go. I still lose, don't I?
Okay, well then
You can hate
you have
heights.
fins, but you don't have gills, so you can't breathe underwater. Whereas I can
No,
breathe in the
you just
air
go
as a
fast.
butterfly. You will have
Okay.
you will also have predators in the water, i.e. sharks, eels, stingrays, you name it, barracuda. But in the air,
Yeah.
I am
Sorry, where is he swimming? When he said the beach, I was thinking practically like Skegness is the nearest. You were worried about killer eels and barracuda.
thinking if he takes it global, this is
What
the
happens
worst thing that we've got.
if when you're flying?
Birds are going to leave us be.
But okay, so what happens when you're flying? You get attacked by a hawk and then you fall. You're dead.
A hawk isn't. If a hawk sees a flying human coming towards it, it ain't
Yeah.
attacking you.
Oh, you don't know that.
I was
What if
about
you're
to
not
say
paying
really
attention?
fly.
What if you're not paying attention and you fly into a
On a daily
building?
basis, and they don't like swoop down and attack them. Like, they're not when we are not their natural prey. They're not just going to swoop.
No,
Carry
but
on with you.
you're in its domain now. It's like, what the fuck is this guy
They're not
doing?
territorial over
I ain't
the
having
town.
that.
Maybe over their nest, it would be. Maybe over their children.
Maybe.
But no,
What if you fly into a tree and then fall?
Well, you're not blind.
I
You
was
still
gonna
have
say.
coordination.
But you might not be paying attention because you're not used to
might
flying.
bend me in a tree, but you know,
But let's say you couldn't use the item. Do you agree that the easier thing to like go about your normal life and just hide the fact that you have is going to be the fins, not the wings?
one of those two-
Yes. Well, what if? Also, can I
If it's
ask?
right on top of your head, you've got more problems, Kels.
Can I
I'll give you
ask,
that.
Kels, are you flying with your tits out?
What?
Because how are you going to put a bra on? How are you going to put a bra on with your wings?
There is
Alex is going to have to take his top off. He's going to have. He's going to have.
all the questions.
He's going to have to fly without his
God.
top off, which isn't the end of the world for Alex. You have to fly around with.
She's wearing nipple tassels, Paul.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just asking the question.
Like, obviously, like not having a bra is probably very comfortable. Like bras are not, made by women. They're not like a comfortable thing to wear. So
But now you're breaking the
you have a
law.
sports bra maybe, and you can just work it around the wings. You cut holes in it. You've seen like
I love that's. How
But I'm
is that
saying-
even where your brain went?
Well, you're going to have to go to work carrying a. You're going to be flying around with a bag with your top in the fucking
it's like
bag
when you go
because you
to
can't
gym.
put a rucksack on. You get
Gym
wings.
before work, you take your gym clothes, you have a shower before work, and you get changed again. All your clothes be modified. You ever seen Maid Girls where she cuts the holes in the front? You do that, but you do it backwards. Just tuck those bad boys in.
Yeah, aren't there different fits of bras, like ones that go round
Neck,
just your
neck,
neck or
neck,
halter? I don't know what they're called. For different dress
Got like a low
styles.
My
bra.
bra.
You've got like stick-on bras that just do the front.
My bra knowledge isn't great, to be fair.
So.
No. I mean,
No,
you've got
flying
those sticky
scares me.
ones, and those neck ones, and those other ones.
I will send you all the different kinds
But-
of bras you can get. It's going to blow your mind.
Please don't.
Look, yeah, I won't be using it for the right things.
That is just taking up phone space memory.
But yeah, butterflies fly like idiots, so I don't agree with you. You'll swim like a fish.
They
Have
flutter
suspicions.
more than fly, don't they?
Yes.
But given that you can
So
already
it just
swim
seems
as a
horrendous.
human and you can already like master water individually,
Can't swim very
would
well.
you not then want the opportunity to because I know we can fly in a plane, but it's not the same.
Oh, it's not the
that's
same
what
as
I
just
mean,
being able to fly,
then you'd be
fly,
able
is it?
To do all three anyway. Some butterflies are born of water, and it's quite beautiful when they pop.
How
also,
far can a butterfly fly for?
I mean, when we fly, is it
Because-
like, and when you swim with your fins? Because when we swim, we get tired, right? So you'll experience fatigue.
Yeah.
When we fly, will we get fatigue as well? Like, will it?
Yeah, probably. But butterfly wings are really pretty as well.
Oh my god, mine would be so cute. They can fly. So for some monarch butterflies, the journey can be as long as 2,000 miles.
Oh wow!
2 months to complete, but obviously, I imagine they stop along the way. But
how high can they fly? Because it's got to all be
Don't forget,
equivalent to you, kind of thing. If they can only go 3
I
foot.
don't think it's relevant to a butterfly. I think it's to do with our lung capacity because obviously there's thinner oxygen, so we would need to be able to. But a monarch butterfly can fly at heights of 3,000 to 4,000 feet. Swallowtail butterflies 500 feet. Pattern lady. So different butterflies have different climates, but you have to think about human climate. So if we were up on Everest, we would have to wear oxygen masks. So that's far too high. So we wouldn't get that high.
Yeah.
But maybe like if we're talking Snowdon, you don't need that up there. So we could at least do Mount Snowdon height.
Be cold though.
Also,
no top
imagine the reaction from the general public, right? I reckon if they saw a person with just fish fins, they'd be repulsed. You'd be a freak. If you had butterfly wings, you'd be more of a curiosity that people would think was like more
You'd
interesting.
definitely be a superhero. And I think that if you had fins, I mean, how many people have webbed feet in the UK? Because webbed feet.
Are you asking us like we're going to know?
Straw poll of this podcast, 1 in 3. Hey, Paul.
So 1 in every 2,000 to 3,000 children are born with like webbed feet or webbed toes, webbed feet, globally. So I don't think you'd be that special as a fish.
No.
Oh, no, won't be special. I could keep it hidden and then just swim when I want to, and I'm
But you
fine.
swim when you
Instead
want
of flying
to
around like an
now.
idiot.
Which you would
Exactly.
never ever use. And
I'm scared of
Kelly
heights.
said,
It sounds
you
horrendous.
you understand the sensation of swimming. You can now just do it faster. We don't understand the concept, the sensation of flying like solely just with your body.
Imagine the traffic.
I don't want to.
Miss.
Fine.
Would
Not like a
never
butterfly.
have to use Google Maps traffic alert again. Forget speed cameras. You're just off.
You just got to buy a whole new range of
I
bras
mean, it would
to
be your
go
cardio.
with your like
Imagine
new
that.
life.
I'm just going to go for a quick, 5K fly. I'll be back.
Yeah, but and no offense to Kelly, your boobs aren't looking that big from 500 feet in the
dare
sky,
you.
are they? So I think you'll be all right.
What, is she going to stay up there forever? When she lands at work?
But you wouldn't come down in a crowded place. You'd come down in a secret place and then put your
I
clothes
would
back
be
on.
like the ethereal angel of the woods, and I would step out.
Okay, let's agree to disagree.
So we have 2
No.
butterfly wings, 1 wasted opportunity with fish fins. Okay, Alex, it's time to see us out.
Yes. So that was fun. I liked that, and those weren't that gross. So hopefully it was more giggles than grimaces this week. But thank you for joining us again. We have been the I Can't Believe You Asked That podcast. Come back next time for more inanity and insanity. See you soon. Bye.